I'm just a master student, guys. That's all I am. I'm a master student. I like to study a lot of things. See if we can keep this at 5 or 6 minutes, guys. I don't want to keep this long. You guys, I told you guys about how the best friend I ever had was from Kazakhstan, and you guys know, I took a trip to Cambodia. All of the male friends, so-called male friends, you know, here in the States, I spend a lot of time socializing with women. The only the only males I really socialize with is like Asians, people from the East. Not all of them, but I get along very well. I'm just telling you guys straight up how it is. I get along very well with Asian males. Uh, I got along with guys from the Kazakhstan region. There's been other scenarios. It's not like I got just one or two stories, guys. I just noticed this growing up, how I got along with certain type of males. I never really got along with black males in America because I always felt like they had an inferiority complex. They were always trying to prove something to somebody, and it came off to me as an inferiority complex. And somehow they always made me a target of their and I'm just thinking, man, if I'm just a people pleaser, if it's just little old me, I look like a gangster koala bear walking around, and I'm not the biggest guy, and I'm not out here screaming and shouting, and what hood I'm from. I always wonder, why was I such a threat? I found that black people inside the states were a very emotional type of people. Um, I just found that people, males from the east was a little more emotionally balanced. And keep in mind, guys, I'm just speaking from experience. I'm not saying everybody acts like this. I haven't met everybody. Let's just put it this way. I'm out. Let's just say I'm out and about, right? I'm an empath. I pick up energy, and I see a group of guys. They could be white or black. It really doesn't. They be from America, and I feel the narcissistic tendencies inside them, and how they want to make me a target. It really blows my mind because all you doing is giving your power to me. If you making me a target of your rage, me, little old me, like it doesn't make any sense to me. So now when I come across guys from the East, I get a lot of respect from males that come from the East. I really do. I don't feel this narcissistic. Now, that doesn't mean I like all of them. It's never everybody. But when I'm around males from the eastern side of the world, I don't feel this narcissist. I don't feel like they got these narcissistic tendencies about them. Now, they see a lot of strength in me. The males on the east side of the world, they see a lot of strength in me. They see the side of me that has a lot of strength that holds back. Now, obviously, as a so-called black man, I'm not gonna go around a bunch of Asian men or men from the East. I'm not gonna go around them acting like I'm just some big bad wolf. That's just not my nature. They see the strength in me, right? So I go around these Eastern men. They see all this strength in me, and then I go around the men who are in the states. They could be black, and they want to belittle me, and I'm just like, what? Where's the it's like being stuck between a rock and a hard place. You can't. Well, you're not from the East. I'm not Asian. I'm not from Kazakhstan. I'm not Indian. But I get love and respect from those people. They see a lot of strength in me. So if these particular group of men see all this strength, and then the men that I grew up with, want to cast me out as to be somebody weak. What is the silver lining is I think a lot of males in America, white or black, have inferior. Even if you're another race and you grew up in America, they have an inferior. They got a lot of inferiority complexes in them. They teach them to be narcissists in the school systems. I was just looking at a clip. You know, Jeremy Lin, Asian guy, and Kobe Bryant wasn't getting along. I don't know. It seems like something about America. They like to idolize narcissists. They love their narcissists. It's very rare you'll see somebody in this side of the world idolize somebody with this quiet strength. They want you to be, out there trying to be better than everybody. They idolize narcissism. That's why when I think about a home, we've been talking about homes lately. I don't know if I can I don't know if I would want to have a home on this side of the earth. I told you guys before, it's like I'm surrounded by narcissists, and I don't like to just talk to women all the time. I would love to go out in a group and hang around some males and sit and drink and laugh. The only men I found I can do that with is guys from the East. I'm just telling y'all straight up. Everything I see in America, when I'm watching basketball, is all about these males and these egos. And you're not getting nowhere. Tell me how this earth was made. Okay, right, go sit down. You see what I'm saying?